I want to give you an update on a story that we mentioned to you yesterday. And it's probably one of, for sure, right now in 2025, it is the saddest story we've done so far in 2025 here on this show, and maybe even 2024. It is a sad story. It's an unnecessary story. But because no one would deal with anger, people say anger is good. They call evil good. Woe unto the man or the woman who call evil good and good evil. But because the whites won't protect themselves, the loss is great. So here's a follow-up update on the story that we told you about yesterday. Yesterday we told you about twin brothers. According to the story, it was at a track meet in Texas over the weekend or whenever it happened recently. And there was a black guy there too. I guess more than one black guy there. And they had some type of interaction about seeding. And as according to the story, I wasn't there, but according to the story, the black boy got mad and went and stabbed the white boy and killed him. One of the twins was killed. And the twin brother was there, and his brother, somehow or another, fell on him, and he was trying to stop the blood from coming from the chest, but he wasn't able to save his brother. If we don't need segregation now, what will it take before we need it again? Because these black people are angry. Unjustified anger, but anger. No, there's never a reason to be angry. No justification for anger anyway, no matter what. But it's a sad story, folks. And the father said he forgave this black boy, but he still heard it from his son. The loss of his son, his twin son, teenagers. Megan Metcalf and her son Hunter discussed the altercation at the Frisco, Texas track meet during an interview on Fox News. Watch this from Fox News.
Yeah, so it's just like he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. It's just a tragedy what happened.
And then what happened, Austin? After your brother stepped up, what happened then?
He stepped up over there, asked him to move, got aggressive. He grabbed the bag, and then I whipped my head around, and then all of a sudden I see him running down the bleachers, grabbing his chest, and just blood rushing out. He said, he got stabbed. First, I froze for half a second. I didn't know what to do. And then I saw him about to fall. I went to go over there. I grabbed him. I see.
Let's go.
Yeah. I understand. Best I can to understand.
Yeah, there was. You can see. You can picture what happened when what was coming out of his chest, and
yeah.
Y'all can visualize this stuff. I don't want to put that on my mom right now, but I pushed my hand on there to try to make it stop, and I grabbed his head and I looked in his eyes. I just saw his soul leave, and it took my soul too.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing. That is an amazing story. All because of anger for no reason, except that the blacks have been told to be angry. They have been told to be angry so that they can be used. That's the only reason they want other blacks or telling blacks to be angry and liberal whites. They can use the blacks, and this is what you're getting. Now white people will segregate from the blacks because this is going to get worse. It's not going to get better. Even though Donald Trump is getting rid of DEI and all that, there are people like Al Sharpton and others who are still fighting for DEI. They're pretending that they're fighting for you. And it's for themselves. Because as long as they have a group of people they can control, the blacks, they're going to get money, government programs and things like that. If this is not enough to make you want to segregate from the blacks, I just don't know all the stuff that has happened to the whites over the years. And you still try to be nice. Don't get angry, white folks. That's what evil, angry people do. They attack you when they can't get what they want from you. They want to control you, so they attack you. In your marriages, what happens when the wife can't control you, she'll attack. She cry and she'll attack. And when she's crying, she's lying. And then when she doesn't get what she wants, she'll attack. What do men do in marriages or relationships when they can't get what they want? If the woman finally say no, the man go insane. He'll attack. If they can't control you by making you feel good, they're going to control you by making you angry. Blacks, y'all need to drop the anger. And when I say y'all, as individuals, not as a group, stop being a groupie and live your own life. To the young blacks, you been lied to. And I grew up in Alabama on a plantation. I know they lied on a plantation. I know they lied to you. The father of this boy said that he has forgiven the black boy for what he's done. That doesn't mean the black boy shouldn't be punished and the father still hurting. But he has forgiven black boy. But the mother and her son said they aren't ready to forgive, unlike the father. Watch it from Fox.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
But I have seen interviews with your husband in the last 24 hours, and it was remarkable to me that I heard your husband say, within hours of this, that he forgave this other young man, and he got there so quickly. And I honestly don't know that I could. And I just want to see, and I don't know if there's a right or a wrong place to be, especially as quickly as this has happened. Megan, how do you feel on that front today?
I am not like their dad. I am so angry at that boy. And it's just not fair. That's all I have.
I understand.
I'd like to say is it's forgave, not forgotten, but I'm not at that point yet to forgive that kid for what he did to my brother. Because, 17 years, my best friend just there and in the blink of an eye, I lost him. So I'm not at that point to forgive and forget, but eventually I will. But I pray for his family.
Amazing, huh? Your twin brother is gone at the blinking of an eye. Think about that. Twins are normally pretty close. I know they fight sometimes, but normally twins are really close. And all of a sudden your twin is not there. Over some black guy that's mad about nothing. When will you segregate from the white people?